Today we're in Brooklyn on our way to New Jersey, Red Bull Arena, with Warrior and New Balance to film a commercial, the best commercial we've ever put out together, releasing the Burn Collection. Does anyone have a screwdriver by chance? What do you think about, since I have my shaft here, doing the one with the tape? It's more authentic, right?
Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
Cool. It's really cool.
And action!
All right, let's watch playback, make sure we have it.
Athletes are dependent on their equipment. From cleats to heads and handles, helmets and protective, it all must work together to accomplish a diverse set of goals that the game requires. As the players have progressed, so too has the equipment and the companies that make it. Our community is and always has been entrepreneurial. Our players have gone on to start companies that innovate and make the game better, more accessible, and more exciting to watch. I take pride in and have been fortunate to be involved in this process. 6 years with Warrior and now with New Balance, I've been able to have an impact on the equipment and the game that I've devoted the majority of my life to. When we renewed our partnership, we began research and development. We traveled to Boston, then to Detroit multiple times, doing rounds and rounds of testing to get to this point. On September 1st, Warrior, New Balance, and myself launched the Burn Collection, a line of products that is our most collaborative and most innovative to date. Now that the hard work is done, the opportunity at hand is to celebrate our progress and communicate its message to our community.
Cart ready? Paul, you ready? All right, action.
That's sick.
Wow.
That's 800 frames.
Maybe like 139 frames slower.
Looks great.
That's fucking money.
We started working on this project close to a year ago now. The thing about this project was bringing two brands together, New Balance and Warrior. Very much our messaging is like what differentiates a really great player from your good players, and it's all about the work that you put in, that intensity that you bring in and day out every time you play. I've never done a video that's been slowed down this much. We're at 1,000 frames per second. For Paul to take one or two strides, it's going to take 45 seconds. So you really get to see everything that goes into each one of his strides, which we thought was cool because we're talking about a cleat that's focused on speed, burn, and it's all about just forward momentum, full speed, and we're slowing it down. So we're kind of doing the opposite of what you might think to show this product off.
Save that and let's do one more. Like jog into this one a little bit more, like flip it, just do whatever you want. Just so we get more tracking, like with the cart. Action on cart! Let's do one more. Like kind of like in between takes, breathing hard.
So I'm really excited about this shoot for a couple of reasons. The first is that Warrior and New Balance have put together a team of professionals in an environment that's ultra premium, one of the best stadiums in the US, I feel, at Red Bull Arena. And the execution from equipment all the way through post, what I've seen, is like far beyond any expectations I've had or anything that I've seen in the sport. The second thing that I really like about it is that they're giving me creative direction. So you'll see in our on-field shots, I'm as involved as the director in certain schemes and movement patterns that we're hoping to pull off in the run of play of a lacrosse game or a lacrosse practice. How are you doing?
How are you?
So, man, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you guys? Good. What we got here is a first look at the brand new Burns to be featured on this global campaign. Your eyes and mine and the rest of the world's. The Burn line is a top-to-bottom collection. It's got footwear, protective, heads, and handles. It's designed to perform at the highest level. It's what I use. It's what my colleagues use. The new Burn line is about speed. The cleats were born from the New Balance track spike data and built specifically for a lacrosse player like myself that relies on a quick first step. The Burn Pro protective line is centered upon being lightweight. It enhances mobility while not sacrificing protection. The Burn Warp Pro has been tested and fine-tuned for myself and for the next generation of players who will use the product when it releases this December. Innovation excites me, and from the beginning, I wanted to be an integral part of the Warp's development. It's one of the most creative products the sport has seen in years. In my opinion, this is undoubtedly our biggest achievement to date and will have the most meaningful impact on my game. Our challenge now is to create advertising that wraps this all up and displays it clearly and authentically. Money can't buy authenticity. It lies in the thought and the work and the hours put in behind the scenes. You're gonna come, and then I'm gonna come here, and then make a move there.
All right, cool.
So what I'll do is I'll kind of like lean in and then hitch a swim. I give him some stick in this action here.
I love it.
This.
Swim.
Yeah, I think just try and hit me on a straight line.
You're on stick.
Don't actually hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you. I'll make it look like I'm gonna bite for the thing.
But it's a fine line, right? Because
I know, I'll bite
you see,
for the fake.
like most of those
and you can go over.
commercials,
We're talking.
you just know like the defenders are skeeving out of the way. You know?
He'll swim at
So.
And I'm gonna.
I'll make it
I
look
think I'll be able to avoid you. I think if you commit to the line, I'll be able to avoid you. Yeah. This moment and this year, it's been a turning point. The entire sport is moving forward at a pace and momentum never seen before. I'm proud, and I know Warrior and New Balance are proud, to be a catalyst for that change that's pushing our sport forward.
We want lacrosse to compete on the biggest stage with other professional sports and feel just like an NFL shoot or an MLB shoot would feel at that highest level of production. And I think we're going to be able to pull that off and give lacrosse the visibility and the magnitude that I think it deserves and I think it's overdue for.